Welcome to the first ever Felton Foodstagram video. My name is Rachel and this is my sister Nicole. Say hi, Nicole. She's a little camera shy. My name is Rachel.
And my name's Nicole.
And we are sisters. Today what we are going to do for you, we thought wouldn't it be so awesome if we could try every single Ben & Jerry's ice cream flavor to tell you guys like which one's the best, which one should you eat, which one should you not waste your time on.
But as you guys probably know, the grocery stores are crazy busy.
So we scoured like 4 different grocery stores and we found 8 for us to try.
So today we are going to do a taste test of caramel cookie fix.
Then we have peanut butter world.
Then we got chocolate chip cookie dough, a classic.
Then we have the tonight dough.
Cherry Garcia.
Fish food.
The Americone Dream.
And then half baked. So we're gonna start with our first flavor, but we wanna kind of explain how we're gonna do the judging for you guys. So we thought that since all the flavors, there was so much that goes into them, it's kind of hard to just compare by like checking off boxes or like rating on a scale of like 1 to 5 or whatever for each individual ice cream. So we're just gonna put them as we try them in order of what we like the best. So like we're starting with this one. It's just gonna start in the center and then from there we'll add and move down in whatever we like the most will go on this side and the least will end up towards my side. I've never tried it.
So the first flavor we're testing out is half baked, and this ice cream, it says it's chocolate and vanilla ice creams mixed with gobs of chocolate chip, cookie dough, and fudge brownies.
This one, I've definitely like heard people talk about this one. I think it's pretty popular. For each flavor, we're gonna make sure that the scoops are representative and like because these Ben & Jerry's, they just shovel a lot of stuff into their flavors. So every scoop we're gonna try and get a little bit of everything so that it's fair. But here we go.
So when I had the fudge, the brownie, I guess, the thing I noticed was that it tasted, instead of more of like a cooked brownie, it tasted more like the brownie dough.
Mm-hmm. Is that like, what it says? No,
it just says fudge brownie. Like I feel like when you make the dough of brownies and you taste it, it's still kind of like floury, and that's what I felt about this.
I just think it's good. The cookie dough is really good because you know, like with a lot of ice creams, when it's cookie dough, it's like really hard, kind of. You know what I mean? But this one's nice and doughy, and yeah, I think it's a great ice cream. We're gonna start it right in the center, but I think this is gonna be a tough one to beat.
Okay, so the next one we have is caramel cookie fix. I haven't really heard anything about this one before. Like, I didn't even know they do light ice creams, I guess. Yeah, so this one's light. So, do you know why it's light? I think it's just made with skim milk. Oh. They also say they have no sugar substitute and no sugar alcohol and non-GMO ingredients. So apparently that makes it light. So
in this flavor, it's vanilla with salted caramel, whatever you want to say, swirls, and shortbread cookies. So how does that sound to you? Like going into
it sounds really sweet, but I tend to like sweet things, so.
See, for me, like this is not a flavor I'm craving ice cream, so I go to the store and pick this up. Cause like, first of all, if you're eating ice cream, just eat ice cream. Like, don't get light. And then like something about shortbread to me just like screams grandma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But let's see how this one is.
Is this lemon shortbread? Because I kind of tasted like a lemon flavor in this. Did you?
No.
Wait, really?
No. What jumps out at me, like I actually kind of like the shortbread in there because it added like texture. But what got me was the caramel swirls. Like I didn't like it. There was just too much of a focus on the caramel, and I'm not a huge caramel lady. So I didn't love this one as much. It was still good.
It was a little too sweet in my opinion. But I also don't think you could tell it was like light ice cream.
Yeah, that's true.
They just don't have that like creamy thickness of like normal ice cream, but this one I thought still did, so that was nice for light ice cream.
Yeah, but all I'm gonna say for me, it's definitely not anywhere near as good as half baked. Like I just know for a fact I can leave a gap here for something else. I don't know. Where would you put this?
I would definitely put it after half baked too. So the ice cream has been melting in the containers as we've been doing this because we're really slow. Instead of lining them all up in front of you, we're gonna just start
editing it in
like above our heads
or below, wherever it fits.
So we'll like name the order and stuff, just so you guys know.
Yeah. So now we're doing fish food, which this one, when we opened this, I was like, oh, I can't wait to get it. Because it has like this marshmallow. Yeah, they call it gooey marshmallow swirls. That looked so, so good. It also has chocolate ice cream, caramel swirls, and fudge fish. I'm a little worried about the caramel swirl just because I did not like it in that last flavor.
This one is too much chocolate for me because it's just chocolate ice cream and it has chocolate fudge. And to me, it's a little too much.
When I took my first bite, I disagree with you. I was like, wow, that's a really good chocolate ice cream. I did not get too much of the caramel, which I guess in my situation is good because I didn't like it last time. The chocolate fish were a little too big. Like they could have been smaller and I would have been happier, I think. And then I also wish that I could taste more of the marshmallow.
Yeah, so I would put the second after half baked.
Yep, me too. So wherever that is, that's where it's gonna be. Okay, our next flavor is Cherry Garcia. We wanted to kind of break up the heavy chocolate with our only fruity flavor, I think.
Yeah. So what is in this? We have cherry ice cream with cherries and fudge flakes. I guess I did not know that the ice cream itself was cherry, but I guess we'll see how it is. I love this one.
Yeah, this is really good. I really like this. Because it has like the fruitiness, but a little bit of the chocolate, but not like too much. Like in the fish food, that chocolate chunk was just way too much, but this is like the perfect size. I would definitely put this above the caramel cookie one, and then I think I'd put it above fish food.
I would too.
But for half baked?
Oh, I kind of want it above half baked.
Okay, I was gonna say that I think I want it below half baked. If you guys watched our bake off competition, we had some judges in there judging the competition, and I think we need to bring one in to try both of them.
Is it time?
I think it's time.
Okay.
You may recognize Jennifer, aka Mom, as one of the judges from our cookie bake off. And she actually voted for Nicole's cookie, but I know since then your tastes have improved. So that is why we are calling upon you right now. We have a tie between two of these flavors, Cherry Garcia and Half Baked. And we need you to try both of them and then tell us which one you like better.
It's good. I like that it's creamy. I like that little hint of cherry with the chocolate.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Next, you can try the Half Baked.
That's interesting. It's like eating chocolate chip cookie dough.
Mm-hmm. Well, there is chocolate chip cookie dough.
I think I'm going with Half Baked.
That is not what I expected.
That's what I thought she would choose.
Mom, your taste improved because that's what I thought.
So next up, we have the American Dream.
This ice cream has vanilla ice cream with fudge-covered waffle cone pieces and a caramel swirl. Now, when I saw this in the grocery store, I had never heard anyone speak of this before, but it looks so good to me. It's like the waffle cone thing that looks good to me.
See, and this one kind of scares me because I'm not a big waffle cone person. So we'll have to see what happens.
What's wrong with you? I think it's gonna add a nice crunch.
But I do appreciate that it's vanilla ice cream.
Yeah. I'm a little worried about that caramel swirl. So let's try it.
Bite one, I loved it. Bite two, I did not love it.
Why? Tell me more.
Bite one, I got a nice mix of vanilla. Got a nice mix of caramel or caramel. Bite two, I got full-on fudge-covered waffle cone, and it was so much. It was too much. I don't like the fudge on the waffle cone. I liked the crunch. I had a little piece of waffle cone on the first bite. That was nice. I had a huge waffle cone in the second bite. Too much.
I completely disagree with you. So my first bite, I was a little like hesitant, like, is this good? My taste buds are not registering this yet. But the waffle cone is so good. Like, I'm a huge fan of like Kit Kat bars and Crunch bars.
Me too.
So how do you not like that? That's exactly what it tasted like. It is like the perfect amount of chocolate and crunch. The only thing I could like neg about this ice cream is like maybe they could have cut back on the caramel a little bit.
I think I would put this second to last above caramel cookie fix.
Okay, see, I think I would put this one above fish food but below Cherry Garcia.
Okay.
So let's see who our next guest judge is in this house of quarantine.
So joining us today, we have another guest judge. So this is Bill. I'm sure you've recognized him if you've seen our last video. He chose my cookie to win, so of course we know he has great taste. So today, he's going to be trying out 2 flavors, fish food and the American Dream.
I like it.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
What do you like about it?
I like the caramel.
Oh, so he's a fan of the caramel, or CARE-mel, as they say in Wisconsin.
It's good.
Yeah?
I like the crunch too.
Okay, so this one's fish food.
I definitely like this one. This is way too creamy. It's just gooey and yuck and cream and
Oh, that's
bad.
bad.
I like the chewiness of that.
Okay.
This one's better.
Well, I think your
This
opinion is
this
wrong.
this is more refreshing.
Our next flavor is chocolate chip cookie dough, and as a child, this was like my go-to flavor. Like if I wasn't getting mint chocolate chip, it was chocolate chip cookie dough like every single time.
It's vanilla ice cream with gobs of chocolate chip cookie dough. Big surprise.
Okay, there's just something so good about vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
Like this is really hitting the spot for me.
This one is really good. It's hard to compare because it's so plain compared to the other
That's
ones.
what it is. I think it's like
It's like you taste the ice cream itself.
it's shockingly nice that it's plain. I don't know how to explain it.
The cookie dough is very consistent from the cookie dough and the other ones. Like, it tastes the same to me. Would you say so?
Yeah, they use the same for sure. I would put this right now in 3rd place. I'd put it behind Cherry Garcia, but in front of the American Dream.
I would put it ahead of it.
Okay.
Is that where you would put it? The next flavor we have is the Tonight Dough.
We both have confessions to make. We just knew in the back of our minds for like a week that it was sitting in the freezer. And we both actually ended up separately sneaking a few bites. But yeah, so this flavor, for those of you who don't know, it's caramel and chocolate ice creams with chocolate cookie swirls, gobs of chocolate chip cookie dough, and peanut butter cookie dough, which like
Sounds disgusting.
it sounds like a lot,
Yeah.
but it's really good.
Dig in.
It's what is it that gets me? It's the chocolate cookie swirls, because it gives it like this crunch, and it's just so good.
It's the crunch. It definitely is.
And like normally peanut butter cookie dough wouldn't sound good to me, and like clearly I don't like caramel that much apparently. It just like works so well together, and it sounds like it would be really heavy, but this is tough because I'm like, oh well, this is obviously great, so I would put it at the top, but then like what does half-baked taste like, you know? Do we need to get another bite of half-baked?
I think so.
There's definitely a lot more going on here.
Oh yeah.
They're so good.
I think I know which one I like.
Me too. Let's say on the count
Oh
of
my
three.
gosh.
1, 2, 3. Tonight
Dough.
dough. Yeah, why do you like that better?
It's the crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the texture in there.
The cookie swirl, whatever they call it.
It definitely, since ice cream's so creamy, it definitely adds a lot to have like a little crunch in it. So So we're on to the last flavor, which is Peanut Butter World, the exclusive flavor. And Rachel, what is in this?
So this is milk chocolate ice cream with peanut buttery swirls and chocolate cookie swirls, which, if you were paying attention, is what we really liked about the Tonight Dough. And it's literally like they edited like the same cookie onto this. So I'm excited.
This tastes like chemicals to me. I don't like this one. Like, no.
Yeah,
The peanut butter tastes weird.
it's just not the best peanut butter.
It tastes like old peanut butter.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm as appalled by it as you are. 1, 2, 3, 7.
8.
No way.
Yeah, because this I can take one bite and be satisfied. The other one, I at least wanted to try it more to get the flavor.
Well, it looks like we cannot agree, so I think we need to bring back the tiebreakers. So, since both of the judges seem to have such great taste, we decided to bring both of them back. So, for you two, you are deciding between the two worst flavors for last place. You each get 1 scoop of each straight out of the carton, so make it count.
Ooh. Little bit sweet. It's like eating a bowl of sugar sprinkled with something.
Any thoughts, Mom, on the caramel swirl?
It tasted a little bland.
Ooh. Hands down the worst. You can tell it's artificial. It just doesn't taste natural. To me, this is my least favorite,
Mine too.
but this is by no means my most favorite.
So there you have it. The judges both agreed that the worst out of the worst is the caramel cookie fix, which we're not surprised.
Everything on this half though, superb.
Really,
We love them
really
all.
close competition.
It was super close.
So yeah, any of these three are good to go. Enjoy your quarantine, guys.
Here's the champion.